Hey, what's up guys? Back with another action figure review. Today we are looking at the Hasbro Star Wars The Black Series, the Clone Wars 50th anniversary of Lucasfilm. This is the Target exclusive ARC Trooper Echo figure. So I've reviewed Obi-Wan Kenobi and Clone Pilot Hawk. We have Echo and Anakin Skywalker left to go. These are all Target exclusives. They come in full cases of 6 of each character, so it's not like a case of an assortment of these guys. They're all, coming on their own. So separately released, but released together, if that makes sense. Anyways, they come in this very nice throwback packaging, tributes of the 3 3/4 inch series that released back when the show was on TV. So they kind of pay tribute to that. I really dig this line. I really dig this wave of figures, I should say. Hopefully they make some more. I definitely would love to see more in this packaging. For sure, that would mean that we just get a full wave of just Clone Wars stuff. But anyways, here's the front of the package of Echo. There's the side. Nothing crazy. This is the animated screenshot of Echo. And then on the back side, nothing too crazy there. We just get the timeline of Star Wars back there, and that's about it. This is my most anticipated figure that has me the most excited from this set of 4 Clone Wars releases. Let's see how he delivers. So this, for the most part, is a mixture of new sculpting and reused molds. Of course, it's a clone, so there's going to be some reuse, but honestly, most of this is brand new. I haven't really seen the shoulder pad armor. These forearms are kind of different. Those shin guards are different. The skirt piece is different. So for the most part, it's almost a brand new mold. We get a new head sculpt too. This has some nice photoreal digital printing, and like they've been doing with all Black Series, the faces are all more realistic. Even though these are based off an animated series, it's meant to look more realistic, so you can blend it in with your movie figures that are not animated. So there's that. With that being said, just like I said in the Obi-Wan Kenobi review, I do wish he came with an alternate head that had one like this, realistic, and then one animated. So we could just have that option in displaying him in animated form or a more realistic form. But he definitely comes with the most accessories out of the 4 releases here. We have a total of 4 guns. We have a long rifle here. There it is. Pretty standard Clone Trooper rifle, and then pretty standard Clone Trooper blaster right here. And then we have the pistols, the dual wielding pistols. These are very similar to Captain Rex pistols, but most clones have these too. So there you go. You get a total of 4 weapons. You also do get holsters here for those pistols. You get one on the right side and on the left side of the body, so you can holster that in like that if you don't want him to hold that. And of course we do have his helmet. So as you see, he comes without it. You can put on the helmet if you don't want him unmasked, and he looks like this. Pretty cool. It's a very nice fit. It's very easy. No issues at all. And the paint job on it is pretty well done too. So there's just a closer look at that paint job. Pretty good, to be honest. We got the gray and the black painted there, the blue on top. And while we're here, we'll just take a closer look at the torso. Got the handprint right there. This character always confused me. I don't know why I always thought this was Fives and not Echo. But this is Echo, because I always saw the 5, the 5 fingers, the handprint. I was like, oh, this is Fives. Going down to the arm, I love the detail here. The painted buttons, painted lights. Looks like he has wire cable here that shoots out. Who knows, that could be some whistling birds. He could be a Mandalorian for all we know. Who knows? But there's the right arm. Down to the groin area, waist area. Like all the painted areas here. Down to the shin guards and the feet. So taking a look at the articulation of the figure, if we pop this helmet off, we can see the head is kind of limited, to be honest. This is without the helmet, and he doesn't look up too much. It's on a ball jointed peg. It's not a hinge. Doesn't have too much range. The neck is separate, so it does articulate separately. Left and right, we get some head tilts. Now, of course, if you put this helmet on, you're gonna get a little bit more limitations here, but you can still move it left and right. You can still kind of tilt, it's not too bad. Arm's gonna go forward. We get this little pauldron here that gets in the way. Same thing for the other side. In and out, we get no bicep holes, but we get butterfly joints at the shoulders. Single jointed elbows. This is the new Clone Trooper articulation. Swivel at the elbow, swivel at the wrist with a side hinge at the right hand. And that was the pistol that just fell off. Got a regular hinge on the other hand. Diaphragm joint swivels, goes back and forward, side to side. It tilts as well. Legs will kick forward as much as this allows it to. In and out as much as that skirt allows it to as well. So it's a little limited there. We have thigh swivels, single jointed knees, swivel at the knee, at the hinge at the ankle, and then the ankle rocker side to side right there. Also worth showing that we'd also do get a little range finder right there that you can articulate going forward and back. Alright, so first up for our comparison, I'll throw him next to some of the other Clone Wars figures. I'll throw in Obi-Wan Kenobi right there, which is an awesome release. Look at this. Right next to another clone, we have the Clone Pilot Hawk right here. A very interesting thing here is that they went with the older Clone Trooper body for Clone Pilot Hawk, and then we got the new one here for our ARC Trooper Echo. So you can kind of see, it's very hard to tell the difference, but the main difference are the elbows and the knees. And up next we have Captain Rex. Now a prediction of mine is that we will get a Captain Rex re-release or remake. Although this figure does not need it, not at all, it's still a great figure even with the old body mold. I feel like we will get a re-release eventually. Now you can see here with Rex, they went with the soft goods skirt, while with Echo they went with the harder, harder plastic. So I don't know if that was the right choice, but that does hinder the articulation very heavily. Not only do I predict that they'll make another Captain Rex, I also predict that this one's kind of obvious, is that they'll release a 501st Clone Trooper, and once that thing releases, that is going to be the biggest army builder of all time. Next up, I'll throw him next to the Archive Wave re-release of Commander Cody. And since I just recently reviewed this figure, this is the G.I. Joe Major Blood. Before I conclude this video, I do want to point out that although he has dual-wielding pistols, he can only hold the pistol in his right hand, not his left hand. His left hand is not a trigger finger. You could put the gun in there, but he would not be gripping it correctly, so it would be very weird. So he cannot hold them both, unfortunately. So that's going to wrap things up on this review of the Star Wars The Black Series Clone Wars Target exclusive ARC Trooper Echo figure. Overall, the best figure of the 4 released, definitely. I definitely see this being the more sought after one, at least when they're all gone. I'm always open to getting more clones, and we definitely still need a lot of the clone troopers, especially the main characters. Hopefully we get a Jesse, we get a Fives, and much more. Not much I can complain about this figure other than that the articulation gets hindered by the skirt, but that's about it. The paint apps, especially that little backpack there, is painted and nicely done. The sculpt, the helmet, looks real good. And you also get the removable helmet too. That's always a nice option. I personally will probably display him with the helmet on, but if I find another one, maybe I'll buy another one just so I can display another one without the helmet. So that's going to do it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this review. If you did, be sure to show some love and leave a like down below. Comment your thoughts in the description down below as well. And subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. Check out my previous reviews on the Clone Wars figures and stay tuned for Anakin Skywalker next. Thanks guys, take care, and have a great day. Bye.
That's crispy.